Oh, it's me. Come on. Come on. It's Hammer. DJ's talk. Oh, what's up, Mark? Where you go? Where you go, Mark J? The people are waiting. What's happening? I see your thumbnail. That's a nice thumbnail, man. Reminder, if you don't have headshots yet, look at that. You need one of those. You gotta have a headshot. DJ's talk. It's Tuesday night. Mark's running late, checking people in the door. So we gonna kick it off. Who in the chat, man? Where the chat at? Where we going? We got a lot planned for this show for Mark to be at the door still checking tickets. But it's all right. I got a lot to talk about myself, actually. If you didn't know, Mark, stop switching my side. That's my good side, bro. Anyway, it's DJ's Talk. We do this every Tuesday night, 8 p.m. ish. It's me, Mark J, the East End's favorite DJ with the East End's worst reception. Kicking it on Tuesday nights. He should have never let me kick this off, y'all. This is wild. Oh man, I'd like to thank God. Man, last week I don't even want to get into gigs yet. We got hosts. I want to talk about the post that we saw today. I want to talk about everything, but I gotta slow down because I can't do none of this without Mark's approval. It be like that sometimes. What up, Bino? In here, Hot Rod. What's good with it? I don't know, man. I don't know. Tell me where you're checking in from. We look frozen. Look crazy over here. Let's see who we got. What up, E-Dub? Man, E-Dub in the building. Let me know how your weekend was. It was Memorial Day weekend. Everybody had an extra day off. I kicked it. Matter of fact, I worked. I worked my tail off. I'm exhausted. But I'm here with y'all, so that's all that matters. In just a few moments, man, like we every Tuesday night, we gonna talk about some of the gigs we had. We gonna talk about some of the gigs we have in the future. You gonna tell us where you're tapping in from, if you're joining live or if you're catching it on the restream, man. We do this every Tuesday. So make sure you subscribe to the page and the channel. If you're not a part of the DJs Talk Facebook group, make sure you do that too. It's all good stuff. There's great info. Mark is struggling over here. I wonder if I sound like anything. Oh yeah, they can hear me. I can check. You look good. Anybody got the Jeopardy soundbite from Mark? Somebody call his phone. Somebody reach out to Mark J. Because I know I like seeing me. But I don't know how y'all be feeling. He took me down to put his not face up here. Move. Just touching buttons. But for real, like I said, we got a great show planned. We got some of my favorite people going to join us a little bit later. People that I've been rocking with for years. People that I haven't been rocking with yet. That I got plans on rocking with. We're going to do it all. What up, Hollywood? I see you in the chat. It's good to see you. Like I said, let's see what we got. I don't want to tell y'all about what I did already without Mark here. What's he doing? You know what? I'm going to tell y'all about what I did. So, last week we had DJs Talk. Let's see, last Wednesday. Don't tell me to go ahead in the chat that you're not a part of, Mark. I got you. So, let me see. Last week we had House of Soul on Thursdays, always crushing it. House of Soul is lit. If you haven't been to House of Soul, you should on a Thursday night. It's me, MC Chaco. We just be rocking it, you know. Last Friday, private gig, had a Tucker senior picnic. Always giving back to the kids. Hammer love the kids, you know what I'm saying? I'm outside. Saturday, graduation party. Had a girl that's graduating going to Richard Bland. That was live. They'll turn up. They be turning up. They get me lit. Then I had 6335, my boy B. Riley, right after that. It's cool, man. We got the vibes. And then, obviously, you can't forget about Sunday. Sunday was the livest thing that you should have experienced this summer already for the kickoff. We had not Seersucker. We had the sophisticated summer soiree 25. You know, if you don't know, you should. And you're going to see videos, you're going to see the recap, and you're going to wish you bought tickets. So next year, same weekend, Memorial Day was Sunday every year. The 5-5 chapter and Mark J, not Mark J, but like the foundation, P&G Foundation, we put on a great event. Bands, Marvin Taylor Experience, Soul Expressions, just a whole bunch of people. Me, Danger Mouse, Shea Butter, again. Are you back?
I'm over here scrambling.
Hey, I hear you.
I mean, like egg scrambling, trying to, bruh, listen, I don't know what happened. I pushed the wrong button. They pushed the wrong button. They pushed the wrong button. I don't know what happened, but your boy is back.
At least you made it.
Hey, but look, this is the thing. This is the good thing. I have a co-host that will hold it down through all my trials and
Hey,
tribulations.
man.
You know, supposed to say, "Well, we in church right now." Well,
Well,
he holds me down
dum dum
when times get hard.
dum dum.
He brings me down and
Hmm.
takes me up.
Yeah.
I don't know what that
Come
means.
on, that's all we got.
Hey, look,
Welcome.
thank you, sir. Thank you. I appreciate.
Happy Tuesday.
It's DJ's talk. I couldn't miss it for the world. Because this is what we do every Tuesday. We have a special edition. We have some special guests that people have been hitting me up all day since I posted. Well, I let the bag out of the hat a little bit last week, but a little bit earlier today after I did my late connections with them that we'll
Okay.
talk about. But
Okay.
people are excited just to see some of the familiar faces and some of the personalities from the VA area.
Yes, sir.
But first, we gotta go. We gotta do the rundown. Did you tell the people what you did last week? This week?
I went through my dates last week, so
Okay.
you came in at the perfect time. Talk about your last week, man. Come on. What you got?
Last week, I know I had a party on Saturday. No, I'm sorry. I take that back. Let's start with last Thursday. Thursday, Main Street, Department of Public Utilities did a daytime event there.
Oh, word.
Friday, the Lions Den. Me and DJ J Rock. First time rocking with J
That's
Rock.
right.
Awesome opportunity. We rocked the house. You know how the Lions Den. Awesome crowd. Good drinks. Damn. But they good.
They was good.
They good. They
They
good.
good. That boy good.
Saturday, our wedding. We let's see. The Flemings. We joined them in some holy matrimony.
That's beautiful.
No, we did the nice little little ceremony, cocktail hour, and we also rocked into the reception. And you know, I did what I do. Sunday, a cookout. Glad it wasn't too hot.
No, it wasn't.
It wasn't too hot.
Beautiful.
I know you know because you was out there at the sales event.
Outside with my hat on.
And yeah, I know y'all see little baby dancing with boots on the ground.
What?
Y'all post.
What'd you say?
Little baby was a year and a half, over 2 years, with a little fan in her hand.
Oh yeah, she been rocking. Ben Stepper, Big Stepper.
It was cute.
She in the video.
It was cute.
She made the music video and everything.
Okay. Now,
Look,
as Ron, crazy. As I get my share on, because I'm late, I want everyone that is watching this live to share the live, please. That is the entry fee. That's your cover charge for the evening, the afternoon, going into this hour and some change that we're gonna rock out. Please share the live. Basically just to expose me, Chris, and all the guests.
who is Chris?
DJ Hammer, my fault, bro. You on my phone is
This
Chris.
man be wilding on the live. I don't even know that man.
Hey, Chris, DJ Hammer. I mean,
Chris.
yeah.
Like it don't pop up next to my name on Facebook. It's cool. I'm messing with you, but you gotta get you right, man. Your connection. Now you calling me by my government. Look, I know it's been a long weekend, but we here. We made it.
Speaking of get right.
Cheers. With my fancy 6335 cop. Appreciate you, Johnny. Told you I was gonna use these, but
Speaking of 6335, you already know it's coming.
hey,
It's coming. She's coming. She's coming.
Marcus.
I'm talking about on the screen, bro. On the screen, bro. You so nasty. You so nasty. Hey, let's break immediately.
Bring my guests in here, man.
Yes, on
We're
one
wasting
by
all
one,
their time, bro.
and we are
Yeah.
boot through
That's
all
what I'm talking about.
the difficult
Get everybody up in here.
have.
I'll mute my man.
All right. Let's see. What we're doing. Okay, we're gonna do it like this.
Yeah.
Simply because I asked the question last week on my Facebook page. Who are some of the favorite MCs in the VA area?
Yeah.
Now, if I did not reach out to you, charge it to my heart, because everybody on the screen I reached out to probably at about 10:30 a.m., if
Dang.
not later today. So I want to say I appreciate you guys, but I'm gonna give you the opportunity to bring yourselves in intro style, because y'all MCs, that's what y'all do, one by one, in no particular order. We're gonna do Shea Butter first.
That's funny.
Of course, you would do Shea Butter first. Listen, this is your girl Shaded Andrews. Because I got many talented gifts. First, starting off, I'm a Virgo. I mean, that's amazing all by itself. Then on top of that, I go by the name of Shea Butter. I am now also an author. That's right, an author, Shaja T. Andrews. But I'm Shea Butter all around the city, not just this city, but many cities around the USA. So listen, it's coming big, it's coming loud. This is what we do, baby.
Let's
And
go.
and next up,
None other than your girl K Monte, formerly Big Beautiful, definitely loving it of Power 92.1 Jams. Also Kiss 101.7 in Wilmington, Delaware, WRB 100.3 in Philly, Magic 95.9 in Baltimore, and WDEL 101.7, which was my talk show, the K Monte Show. Also CDA 360, I am their
Yeah.
TV host, so I consider myself a multimedia personality. I know a lot of people are saying, Kay, why do you have a mask on? Well, as you all know, I am a fighter, a two-time cancer survivor, about to be a three-time cancer survivor. So excuse the mask. That does not take away from my talent. I
Amen.
am known all over as well. Gangsters Move in Silence. I was just on Rock the
Now I'm
Bells
talking about.
Radio. You will be hearing about that very, very, very soon.
That's what I'm talking about.
and next up, 6335 zone.
Hold on.
Well, hold on. Get him right,
What's
Nelly.
up, y'all? I'm y'all girl, Nell Fresh, born fresh first. And then everything after is the entertainment. Um, how to put it? I love the people. This hosting thing just came out of the blue, but I've been pushing my brand for 13 years in the city. Been hosting, promoting. But actually getting on the microphone, it just flew to me one day. I got on the mic and here I am now just having fun with it. Shoot, what I was about to say. I ain't international yet, but it's gonna get there. I'm coming for it.
Coming forward. I
I'm
hear you.
coming for it.
And next
It's
up,
a done deal.
one of my favorites, Big Bub.
Big Bub in the building.
What's up? It's DJ Big Bug. Now, I'm also an MC also, but DJ. Y'all, I guess y'all know me from the satellite restaurant, the Regulars Club, and just Richmond on, man. All around Richmond. Backyard parties, weddings, yeah, we do it all.
Hey, shout out to Big Bub, the only guy that we have on here. Now, Chaco was scheduled to be on, but Chaco is under the weather.
Shout out my guy.
So we're gonna, keep him in our prayers and hopefully he gets a lot better soon.
We will.
Sooner than later. I know we'll see him in the streets
Mr.
soon.
Get your energy up.
All right. And DJ Smooth B is on with us. And I don't know what's going on with his
You there, Smooth?
one more to tap in. See these when I get this many people on the screen, I have to flip and I forget to flip because I'm on it.
Yeah.
Man. But I got Neil the MC. You saw how it went down. Tell the people a little bit about yourself, my brother.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
We can hear you.
There you go.
What's up, y'all? I'm Neil, the MC. Just glad to be on the platform with everybody. How y'all doing? A lot of people I ain't never meet on here before. A lot of people I have met before. A lot of people I haven't got to work with before. I definitely would love to work with y'all in the future. I really can't hear any of y'all, so I don't
Oh
know
wow.
like what's what I'm saying. What nobody talking about. I can't hear anything.
All good. We just on intros, man.
Okay, well we'll roll with that now. We can't hear him. I don't know how it's going down on his side, but I know iPhones on sale at the App Store.
That's funny.
I'm just playing. We just playing with him.
Hey, no, you're not. Greenbow. Never mind.
Hey, look, let's break immediately into it.
We got one more intro.
Do we? Hold on.
My man Smooth B in the building.
Oh, yeah, but he's a DJ. He's on our side. He's on our side.
So okay. All
Matter
right.
of fact,
Well, he in here.
you in here. Go for it, Smooth B. Go for it.
Good evening, ladies. Love to see y'all. Great to have you on tonight. Of course, I'm local from RVA. I do a lot of work around
Hey,
DMV.
do me a favor. Turn your mic down a little bit. Turn your mic up a little bit.
Man.
How's that?
Go ahead, talk.
A little bit.
How is that now?
Little Captain Crunch.
Hot butter popcorn.
Yeah, it is a little fuzzy there.
A little bit.
How is that?
Go ahead, roll through. We gonna make.
Yeah, we're gonna see if it works.
All right. Well, can you hear me?
Roll through, brother. Okay, let's go.
Yeah, yeah.
All right. Well, I'm DJ Smooth B from RVA. Been around the game since I was 10 years old.
Wow.
I've been on here before with the brothers. I appreciate you bringing me back a second time. Glad to see all the ladies on here tonight. Y'all be doing y'all thing. I'll be following. I'll be busy, so I can't get out and really check the ladies out. But I have had option to work with Keisha once, a few years ago, at a birthday party. She did her
Okay.
thing. Of course, the brothers, Mark J and Hammer and Big Bub, they're rocking out every week there, almost 7 days a week. Me, myself, I pretty much do a lot of open format gigs where I get an opportunity to display my incredible music library and just try to keep the vibe rocking.
Fire.
That's what it is, brother. And I think being that we have this many ladies, because the ladies represent, and that's going to absolutely be a point that I want to bring in
Here you go.
to the MCing world. But we have the ladies on here, and we're gonna just we got a couple of little questions, just
Couple.
a little questions. Now, the first question I want to know:
Come
do
on.
you think it's more effective as a female in the game or male in the game being an MC? And we'll start with you, Nelly Fresh.
Um, I just feel like it depends on the person for real. It's not a female male thing. I
Mhm.
feel like if you bringing the vibes and the energy, it's whoever. But I can't say that women tend to engage a lot more with the crowd, with the people. We're a little bit more concerned. That's the women part of us.
Mm.
The men gonna show up, they gonna be smooth with it. But women want to make sure, like most majority of the crowd is feeling comfortable. We want to ask a lot of questions. How can we make your experience better here? That's just my opinion with it.
That's a
Okay.
word.
Okay. And I'm gonna throw my 2 cents in because if y'all have not seen Nelly Fresh, number one on her Facebook, her Instagram, or in action, that y'all are straight missing out because she is funny as crap. I be popping in, I be laughing, but I've known her for so long. And just to see that it's just amazing to me. I just wanted to throw that part in there. But we're gonna go to
Thank
the
you.
next. You're most certainly welcome. We're gonna go to the next person. Let's go, Kmon Tay.
Well, I definitely think that women are the nurturers of the mic.
Mm.
Just like we are the nurturers of earth, we are the nurturers of the mic. I'm a hold it down. I gotta say, I got the game from Big Nat.
Mm.
I always have to show my love and appreciation for the person who showed me how to handle the mic. And the first rule of thumb, never give away your mic, Kay, and always be strong. So big up to Big Nat. I give him love and praise every time. Also with the man above, it gave
Amen.
me the confidence and the ability to do what I've been doing for over 30 years. So yes, we are concerned. Yes, we are involved. Yes, we love it. We know the line dances. We know the words to the songs. We know the dances. We can wear the short skirts. Only Shea Butter can wear the stilettos. I can't do that no more. Okay, I can't do that no more. But I will be putting on them fresh sneakers or whatever I can for you. But nonetheless, women hold it down because I think whatever we do, it's just the woman in us. It's just how we flow with people, and I think that I have to just piggyback on Nelly. She couldn't have answered that any better. We
Mm.
we we definitely are the curators of the mic.
Mm-hmm. Hmm.
Y'all
Yeah,
care.
just
Y'all
because we can't
care.
wear a
Whatever
skirt.
about
Y'all
Just
care.
because we can't wear a skirt. I get it. I get it. Okay.
Okay,
Now we Hammer, you come on, man. It's discrimination on here.
bro. Never mind. I'm gonna leave it alone. It's too early in the pod. Come on.
Now, the evolution of well, I'm gonna say I don't know if he's evolved from MC to DJ or DJ to MC, but I'm gonna hit Big Bub because Bub does it all. He does it all. Talk to him, Bub.
Well, how I started with and I'm be straight up. I never thought I was gonna DJ it other than MCing, but I was at uh I was at a party with another DJ Shane, and man, things was going on everywhere. So he gave me the mic, and he said, "Do something with it, buddy." I said, "Huh?" So I got out there and just rocked it. We was over Churchill. They called the White Steps over there, 25th Street. That's where I first had MC'd, and we rocked it. And but I like to say though, I collaborated. I know I collaborated with K Monte, and yeah, and I believe that again that uh, the woman, our ladies, they the mother of civilization, so they the first teachers. So I get a mic to them.
Okay, okay. Did you answer the question and you on their side? But you know what, Hammer, we got to talk about this later
Hey,
on.
I'm
we
an
can talk
MC
about it
right
later
now.
on. Later on.
Now,
Yeah, we got other questions. It's fine. Come on.
and up next, matter of fact, Hammer, you bring her in.
Oh, Shay, you got an opinion on this? No way. What you
I
think?
mean, so I always think it's a great balance of feminine and masculine energy. And most of the time, the men are doing the DJing. You have very rare that you have a woman DJ. Now, I regret the fact that I didn't learn how to DJ because I feel like I have an ear for it and I could have done it.
Come on.
But I stand in the MC position. I started in radio in my 20s. First person to pass me the microphone was actually Rosetta Divine. She was mommy with the slanted eyes on Power 92.1. Beautiful,
Come on.
very, very infectious, very very talented, very gifted, and she actually is the person that named me Shea Butter. She gave me the name Shea Butter. She started me off doing entertainment news while I was on the street team. I appreciate it. I went out with one of the other on-air personalities, Stress. He got in a car accident one day, couldn't come, and I was there on street team. We were doing a live event, and Al Payne, love me some Al Payne,
Cool.
program director, best operations manager I know. And Al Payne passed me that microphone. He said, Shay, I need you to laugh. I felt like I couldn't do it. He said, it's already in you. He said, just be natural, do what you do. So I definitely pay homage to them. And females, we bring a sex appeal.
I'm sexy.
We bring that feminine energy, but I also believe the balance of the masculine feminine energy. I like rocking out with Danger Mouth and with DJ Ham on Sunday. It was amazing, amazing day. But I like the balance. I always
Agreed.
feel like the balance is needed, and really, no matter where you go, if you have a great DJ Mark J, we didn't rocked out before, of course, and my big sister Kay Monte, she was at Power 91. She used to allow me to hop on her remotes and stuff like that. So, they took care of the little sister, and here I am. I could call names for days, but the feminine masculine energy for me is what it is.
Respect.
Okay, and to keep you on the screen as we evolve into the next question.
Hold on. Can I
Oh,
sidebar?
go for it.
We mentioned the lack thereof female DJs. So I gotta give love where love is due because
Yeah,
I've worked with some amazing female DJs over the past year or so. Folly, JG, A
of
Nails,
course.
Bankroll Tony, Chanel the DJ, Key the DJ, Sweetest
Yes.
Jane, just to name a few off the top of
Yeah.
my head, right? Because they are
Don't
out here
forget
working.
DJ
I didn't
Destiny.
forget. Look, let me work. Let me
Okay.
work. I
Let
I
us
know
just
work.
had to
Destiny
put
be
it out there. I
rocking.
had to
I
put it
know
out there.
Destiny be rocking. Shout out Red Cup Friday. Look, man, look, we out. I get you. But my point is that they are out here working
They
just as
are.
hard, if not harder, than some of the men out here.
Yeah. Yeah.
And just so we all know, and DJ's Talk knows that Richmond and surrounding areas has amazing male
Yeah.
and women DJs,
And I
male and
think I've
female DJs, excuse me.
only had the pleasure of working with DJ Folly. I love, love, love
Energy, man.
Folly. Listen,
Shout out my
all day
dog.
long. Folly, of course, is family, but Folly is an amazing DJ as well.
100.
Her heart is for the people. DJ Chanel, I love her. Um, Rest in peace to DJ Peaches.
Absolutely.
Thank
You
you.
know,
Thank you.
so it is some great DJs out there. I wish again that I would have kind of tapped into it or learned how to do it. I believe I could. But what was the next question? I
Now
forgot.
we going. There we go, Mark. Now we going.
Okay.
I think y'all so much versatile, and going into the versatility subject. How is doing what you do helped you evolve into being, and I'll let you tell them because you said author, but you're doing so many things, and everyone on here is doing so many things. But you tell them, how has what you're doing right now helped you evolve into another profession or another hobby or whatever you want to call
What's
it?
up, Law?
So I always say your gifts and talents are not one dimensional. They are, God allows those gifts and talents that He's given you to progress to other things in your life. You just have to be able to see it. So I went from radio, and when I went from radio, went from being able to go on the road with Chris Brown. Of course, going on the road with Chris Brown extended my networking all around, because you go on a road with an A-list artist like that, you're going to meet all sorts of people, all sorts of artists. When I came back, it just extended me to really start working with a whole lot of artists and other people. I also did the Rust Bus tour, which allowed me to work with a lot of artists as well. And I started once I came back, and I seen the mental wellness, the
Mm,
lack thereof
yep.
of the celebrities being protected in their mental wellness, understanding that they too are humans and their mental wellness matters just like ours does, but they're not protected, they're not covered, they're not encouraged.
Right.
A lot of them, they have been joked on, talked about. I mean, even to the fact of being extorted, and it was really really sad to see being so up close and
Mm,
personal. And so, I did major in psychology, and I worked in the psychology field, but mental health was one of the things I said, well, you know what, listen, we got to do something. And I always say to people, if you see something and you see there is a lack somewhere, that is your opportunity for you to step up and to create, because we are all creators.
amen.
Create what it is that needs to be created. So I became a certified life coach. I also became a licensed qualified mental health professional, started doing more things in the mental health field, working toward doing some things where I work with the celebrities as well.
That's dope.
Just kicked off a book,
Yeah, you
author
did.
Shady T. Andrews.
Big
Book
bombs.
called I Didn't Know That I Was God.
Mm,
And it is an amazing, powerful, powerful book. I have gotten all sorts of reviews on the book, not just from, here, people I didn't know, celebrities who have copped it, have messaged me. It has been a
yeah.
full blessing. And I never planned on writing a book. It is just one of the ways that God allowed my gifts and talents that were given to me to create another, not another place of for money, but another place of value, and another place where I could help people.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody knows anything about Shea Butter, I connect to people because I love them. I love them genuinely, authentically.
Yep.
And for me, when I step on the microphone, it's about the energy that I bring, the vibration, the frequency. If I'm able to help you in that moment, those few hours that you are with me, to come out of what sadness or depression or being upset about something, if I'm able to change your energy in any type of way, it blesses me more than the compensation that I'm given. And I don't just say that, but I mean that from the
Mm-hmm.
bottom of my heart. So,
Oh yeah.
Easy
Come on.
enough. Easy enough. Now we're
For
gonna
sure.
hit Big Bub. We know you do you're multifaceted, we're gonna call it. How has doing what you do? I mean, you can go from DJ to MC, MC to DJ, but tell us a little bit what you're doing outside of just the MC DJ world.
Well, I'm a Bob. I'm a barber. I was a barber before all of this. MCing and DJing.
Mm,
I the barber at Harvest Progressive Barbershop on Broad. I was there for 30 years.
wow.
Um, Now I'm at 120 South Belvedere Peters Barbershop, right beside 7-Eleven in the VCU area. Um, like I said, I've been doing it for 30 some years. Um, but like I said, when I first started this DJ as DJ, my brother he passed away in like '94. Um, and he told his girlfriend to get the music to he called me Brother Bub, and tell him do something with it. And at the time, I'm like, nah, I ain't, man. But I prayed on it,
Yeah.
and God told me, he said, this a talent. And I heard them play music so much. We was living in Dove Court, over Northside. playing music, him and my other brother Marvin. And she told me she came in Harvey's barbershop and when he passed away. She said, uh, your brother Keith said, if anything happened to himself, give the music to my brother, my little brother, brother
Mm,
Bubba. So I said, man, I prayed on it. My first gig was in my sister's backyard. They had the original amp
yeah.
with the little fuse in the back. I blew that, but I blew about 10 fuses there. Kept put aluminum foil over, sticking, and I had a bass speaker.
God.
It was made by my uncle James. It was a end table, an old end table,
Yeah.
and he put the bass speaker in there, I guess, for my brother, and he was using that. So I'd used that up until I went to my first what the music place on Broad Street. They gone now, but
Sam Ash.
Sam Ash. That was
Oh, Point
just
Hammer.
Sam Ash. That was
Yeah.
my first. And I got my professional stuff there, and like I said, I end up at the Regulars Club. Then I end up at the Satellite. The
Nice.
Satellite. I was looking for Storm and Norman,
Shout out to
DJ Storm and
Godfather.
Norman. Yeah, the Godfather, DJ Storm and Norman.
Yes, sir.
I gave him that name, but I knew I
Mm,
had. I said I had to do. I knew how to put the music together, but to
right.
blend, to blend it, to
Make
mix
it.
it,
Yeah.
the beat per minutes together. So I said I
Mar-
got to find
breathe.
him because God bless. He made a tape, a cassette tape for my sister
All
Nettie.
right, bub. All right, bub. Go on. We got a whole bunch of
Too much, too much. All right, yeah, I got a
I
long
got
story.
a
Y'all can go there.
whole bunch of questions up. I'm like,
Hey, Mark.
no, no, no. Respect the bub. Bub knows my
Oh,
man.
no, I wasn't talking about
We
that.
got,
I was
we
talking
got,
about you coughing. You all right? You get some
bruh,
water?
I've been sick since Friday, but the show never stops.
Why would you tell us that live?
Why not? Young people. I ain't got COVID. I took COVID test. I ain't got COVID. I'm sick.
He said, I'm just sick. I ain't got
Oh,
COVID.
I mean, that's what it
I'm
is.
just doing your grad parties.
Hey, look. Now moving to the next. Now, I'm going to tell the story if I bring her on. Because
Come on.
rocking back
What up,
from
Diamond?
Applebee's to Fridays to seeing this young lady progress to where she is right now, to have me laughing and tripping like I do.
It's my
I'm a break
dog.
Nelly Fresh, GA's own Nelly Fresh. Talk to my people real quick.
Hey y'all, what's happening? So before hosting again, my brand Born Fresh. This is how I started back in the East End with Mark J. Mark J was the first DJ that called my name on the mic.
Wow.
And I looked up. He like my girl Nelly. I'm like, everybody know I'm here now. But it felt great. And then every time I came, you said my name and it made me feel good. I don't know if I ever told you that.
That's awesome.
But you was one of the first DJs that like embraced me, shout me out. You didn't even care. You showed love. And so I was just like, one day I'm gonna either be back there because I wanted to DJ. I don't know if you remember you telling me to pull up to your house so you could teach me, but I'm a busybody. I never came. I was like, Mark J, teach me how to DJ, and I never came. But anyway, hosting has allowed me to actually get my personality off social media and into the clubs and to the events. I don't know. It make me feel good. Again, this was something the microphone was passed to me at my own event. I throw parties, and it was like, Nelly, you got a microphone voice. I'm like, huh? So I got on the mic, and then everybody started looking at me, and it was like, when you talk, people pay attention, and I'm like, okay, okay, okay. So I ran with it. 6335. They were looking for a host
Talk
for
the
like
whole
their
thing.
DJ battles. That's how I met DJ Hammer,
My dog.
and when an opportunity is out there that fits for me, I'm gonna ask. They was looking for a host. I inboxed Johnny. I was like, look, I want to try this out with y'all. And then I every Friday I host our DJ battles. Happy hour is 5 to 9. The battles are from 7 to 9. It has allowed me to meet some of the most amazing DJs in the city, male and females. The
Mm-hmm.
females are taking over low key. No hate to the guys, but I remember when I didn't see a female DJ. So, and I've been out here for a little minute, so I want to salute all the female DJs. But yeah, and then in 6335 again, thank you so much for allowing me that platform. So I went from there and then I host karaoke. And it's just
Mm.
been a great thing. I enjoy it. I love it. I feel like it just gives me like, I don't know, I be hype about it. It's like I talk to myself, I be like, look, it's time for your show. It's like my own little
That's
show.
it. That's what it is.
It's my own little show. And so when I get out there, and then I have people inbox me like, if you ain't gonna be there, I ain't coming. That makes me feel good. I mean, people hit me up all the time like, where you gonna be at? I wanna come. And now I'm hosting the R&B festival, the RVA Awards. I mean, I'm in the club, but then it's like
Best
I'm getting
brand.
outside of that. And it's just the universe working for me. I've always been a person that allowed my personality to bring the people to me. Again, it's never been like, oh, I gotta put on this. It's
Come on.
just me.
Come
It's
on.
me. And if you follow me, I do have a side of me that I try to keep a secret. But last year, this guy pulled it out of me, and I became a comedian. I was gonna mind my business, but he came for me, and then now everybody just looking for me to say something funny. But I love Richmond, Virginia. This is home. Y'all guys, y'all have really brought something outside of me that I really appreciate, and I just want to say thank y'all.
Come on, man.
Most certainly welcome. Now we're gonna bring the veteran to the game. Power 92's used to be, you could be, however it works. Power 90, I'm gonna call it Power 92.
CBA.
Or all them, because you said like a whole alphabet when you first came on the first time.
It
I
was the
sure
whole
did,
joint.
It was
didn't
like
I?
a
Man, I'm
I had
on
a
calculus
whole
equation.
scrap.
alphabet.
I felt like I got an F on a calculus test. You had so many numbers and letters out there. But we're gonna let you rock. How has this MCing allowed you to progress into different areas as far as what you do?
What up, deals
So
over
I would
there?
definitely say that becoming an on-air personality, and I have to piggyback on Shay on this one. Give a shout out to Al Payne because he said that everybody are on-air talents, but there are very few that can be on-air personalities. And you, my dear, are an on-air personality. And I took and I ran with that, with also with the tag on my name, Big Beautiful, and definitely loving it. Weren't too many big girls back then or rocking with confidence. And so I took that mic, and when that told me, you keep your mic and you hold it with strength. My mom died the year that I started
Mm,
back in radio, and so that was my superpower. And I made it my superpower, and I branded myself where nobody could hurt me with using the word big against me.
come on.
So I embodied that, and I was a force to be reckoned with. I can definitely say that, not being cocky, but being confident, because when you're in front of people, people can be so mean, they can be mean.
That's
They
real.
can say some very hurtful things. But when I got that mic in my hand, whether I got the mic in my hand or not, it just allowed me to be free. And you know, I did things that I never thought I would be able to do. Um, I've sung background for major artists. I have my own nonprofit. I too have a degree in behavioral science. I'm a QMHP, ANC,
Mm,
CCM. I'm an executive director of
oh,
my nonprofit, Rich Minds Community. Um, like I said, I'm about to be a three-time cancer survivor.
amen.
Um, when I tell you that radio has lifted me, it lifted me to TV. Shout out to my big brother Al Bravador.
The guy.
Oh my gosh, I love that man so much.
Now, when you talk about like the things you're talking about right now, and this
Hmm.
gonna roll into the next question. Now, for 5 hours, y'all set up. I ain't gonna say set up. Y'all are responsible for interacting and controlling the crowd behind the DJ. Now, I want
Hmm.
you to start it off because you're right here in front of me. How do y'all manage to do that? Tell everyone that does not know.
Well,
School
first
us.
of all, you gotta have a personality. That's just the fact of the matter. You can't you can't have a mic in your hand and don't have that personality where you flourish to people or people can flourish to you. You read the room. You have to know how to read the room, because you may have a DJ who doesn't want to talk at all, who
Mm-hmm.
just wants to DJ, and a DJ can read the room as well. But that host, it's just like you know how you got the angel and the devil on one shoulder and the other. Well, your host can be both.
Mm,
Your host is
that's good.
buzzing around and is able to read that room with you and
That's
help
good.
steer you sometimes. So at the end of the day, I feel like with that being said, you create that energy. You create that you want to bring people on the floor. if you are in the club setting, you want to make sure that you are doing your best to ensure that the promoter or the club owner is getting their part off with selling those drinks and selling that food.
That's
You
it.
got you're a sales rep. You like a car salesman.
Come on.
You like you on the pole.
On the pole, what in the
You're
blood?
doing it
Me, me,
all.
me, 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 me,
When I
me.
say
Hold
it like
on.
that,
Wait a
a
minute.
host has many facets to them,
What-
and you just gotta bring it all together. And when I see people on the floor dancing, when I see people standing around and they're talking and they're laughing and they're eating and they're drinking, and I'm looking around and everybody is just vibing, I know that I came, I did, I conquered, and then, hey, bartender, can I have a drink?
Yep.
Hey, and if they don't like you know what they can get?
These nuts.
That was so forced. That
Hey,
was mad forced, first of all.
hey,
You
hey,
can't set it up. It just has to
Then
happen,
you put it
Mark.
back on me.
Gosh. And he gonna swear. He gonna switch to Nelly. Like, hold on.
no, I keep the button ready,
I
bro.
know, but it's next to all these other buttons too. You could have waited.
You right.
In facts, Bino. Bino said you gotta have that drive as a host. He's in the chat. Y'all can't see the chat, but
Mhm.
just shout out Bino to MC. He in the
Hey,
chat. El Bravador in the building. But go ahead, Nelly. On you, man. What your thing? Like what
how do you keep that energy up?
how do you keep the energy? Like
I mean, honestly, reading the room. I've worked with you, Hammer, and I can honestly say that you're one of the DJs. I don't have to tell what song to play. But I read the room. I see the age difference.
yeah.
Sometimes we got a crowd where we need to hear Mary J. You need to stop that sexy red for a little bit.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? So you got to learn how to read the room, and you need to know the music. The host got to know the music.
That's good.
Because the crowd want to, they want to hear, they want to see you engaging. And so, um, and the most important thing too for me lately, I want to know if it's your birthday. You just got to make the
Mm,
people feel good.
come on.
Some people coming out for their birthday. So I asked the waitress, you got a birthday celebration, and piggyback out off of the conversation as far as like telling them go to the bar. You want the club to make money because they paying you. You know what I mean? So go to the bar, get you something to eat. When you come out, when you go out, you wanna have a good time, but you also want to feel like people care about you.
Yeah.
I think that's the biggest thing I try to do. I go and greet people before I get on the stage. It's my show.
Come
Like
on. I'm
they
walking
hired me to
around.
host.
Yeah.
So I gotta go and walk around, speak to everybody. And that's important to me, just to have that connection one on one. Some people, it might be that first time even seeing you host. So you just gotta make sure every time you go out there, you consistent. A host, you can't really even have a bad day. Your energy, the crowd gonna feel it.
Mhm.
So it's at the end of the day, but the DJs and the host, I feel like it's a teamwork thing. You know what I
Absolutely.
mean? So if your DJ know that you off, and you know your DJ off, just come together
Just
and
talk
make
about it.
everything.
Mm,
Let's work together. Let's work together. I
Communication.
know. I know we can feel energy,
mm.
Ham. I know we feel
We talk about
energy.
it before we get a
We
mic
talked
or
about it.
plug up. I'm like,
Yeah.
what is it?
Yeah.
What we got going? We
What we
we
got going
walk
on,
in
and
here
then
like, yeah,
we
let's reset it. Let's reset it.
Well,
So
Yeah.
I'm thankful. I'm thankful for all the DJs out that came and like they're open to opinions of the host, because honestly, when you got a DJ right here, they really DJs y'all focus on y'all craft. So sometimes y'all miss the little pointers of
A
things in the
hundred
crowd.
bottles
So
coming
if
out,
you
all the
switching the
stuff.
music, and the crowd not moving, we got to be like, all right, go back this way, go back. So it's a partnership for
Yeah.
real.
It's
So,
back and
so,
forth.
so
Partnership.
you're not afraid to tell the DJ, "Hey, look, go this direction, go to that direction."
Never,
That's a great
never.
question, Mark,
Never, because
because
that, not even to be funny. At the end of the day, some of that stuff fall back on the host, because they like, look, you could have told him, and ain't nobody tell me happy birthday, and
mm,
why y'all ain't say this, and why you ain't play a birthday song. Believe me, the DJs are very important. The host is just important, but I feel like if you playing some
it's
music that
money.
don't fit the crowd, I gotta say something,
Come on. I'm here
because I
too.
mean, at the end of the day, it's a team. You know what I mean? So.
That's
It's love though.
fire.
It's love. It's love. I whisper that though. I ain't yelling at the DJ. It's how you communicate.
Mhm.
You know.
So it's
We get it.
internal
We
and
get it.
external. So
Absolutely.
service at its best. Shea Butter, what do you have to say about the energy? Because you know
Yeah,
how I feel
Nelly.
about your energy. I talk to you every time we do an event. You get a text the next morning. What does that text say?
Yeah, always talking about my energy.
Okay.
Always talking about it. It's matched to none. You know, you ask to answer the question of how you hold a space for 4 to 5 hours. I believe in the laws of the universe, and the laws of the universe, one of those laws are universal oneness. So the way that I connect with that crowd is I become them. I don't see myself as better or because I'm in this position that I'm
Honey.
different than you. I become one of them. I always tell anybody I work with, any promoter, I must have a cordless mic because I have to move around. I am not the host that stays stuck to the stage or where I'm unreachable. I am down there with you. I am dancing. I am hugging you. We had Mother's Day, some ladies were there. A lady had lost her son, and another lady had lost her mom, and and at that time we became those people to them, and so we hug and we show that love. Shout out to the love movement.
Come on.
I really enjoy that I hooked up with them because they were one of the promoters that was really pushing that whole love thing and that energy and vibration of love and having that love not just be talked about, but it actually be
Exhibited.
in a movement. And
Mhm.
so that is what's happening right now. Shout out to my big brother DJ Foot. He's been told
Yeah.
me, buddy, you need to get your own microphone, and that's coming up, me having my own microphone so that I can have that and unpack it every time I come there. But I really, really love people, and I want to make sure in that moment that they know that we are one, that is no separation between us, as well as the DJ. Now, one thing about most DJs, they do not like you to tell them what to play. And
It's
that
not
is
true.
of the
It's
matter.
not
They
true.
don't like it. And I am the liaison between those people and the DJ. And like Hammer will tell you, I tell you, don't bother the DJ. If you have something to say, talk to me. I am the liaison. Let the DJ cook your song. He gonna get your song on. It's gonna come. Be patient. And before I even needed to say anything to Hammer or
Come on.
Danger Mouth on Sunday, they were already playing the songs that the people asked me about. So my phrase to the people now, let them cook. Let the DJ cook. Let them
Yep.
cook. They got you. They got you. So, I mean,
That's real.
all of us, just the oneness, the universal oneness just holds it. If your energy, I like what Nelly said about the energy. If your energy is enough, it's infectious enough to touch anybody. And see, one thing about energy is you can't fake it.
Can't fake that
It's
thing.
authentic. You can't fake energy.
They
It doesn't
know.
matter how talented you are. Energy never lies, and it speaks alone without you saying a word.
Amen. That's a fact.
You
And show
know,
enough showed it Sunday.
let's
I was DJing. Hold on, Mark.
go
I
for
got a
it. Go for it.
sidebar. I just heard on the mic. I was zoned out in my laptop, like Shay talking about. I got people reaching over the laptop, like from the stage. Like, can you play? Shay like, hey, move, move. She's like, we gonna party, we gonna shake it. She's like, yo, y'all mind if I shake on stage real quick? Like she up there. It's 1,600 people out here, and it's just organic. Like, yo, let's party together, and that's what I'm talking about. Like, there's never a moment with any of the ladies that are on this live right now where I have seen them like want to disconnect from the crowd or need a moment. Like, we communicate. We are some active and effective communicators within the realm of what we're doing because we know we have a job to the people.
Mhm.
It's not like Shay said earlier, it's not really about the money in the moment. It's about the product that we're putting out for the people. And there's plenty of people in the chat right now that y'all can't really see right now that are literally saying the same thing and echoing the same about all of you. Like, one of the only hosts, Shay, one of the only hosts that can talk almost the entire gig without it being disruptive. Like, stuff like that. Like, because there is such thing as over talking, as we're seeing. I know y'all have the same algorithms that I do, and people online just complaining about over talking or why do hosts say certain things, or oh, if you ain't here without an STD makes like why do hosts say random things that don't make sense to nobody, right? Y'all see what I'm talking about. This stuff exists. This stuff exists. I'm making it up. Y'all don't know no host to do that,
The
I'm listening.
DJs do that.
I'm listening.
as well as the host. But
Hmm.
I see. I would see. Look, you trying
You
to
right,
put a
Don't
finger
do
on
it,
somebody,
Hammer.
Nelly. I'm trying to
Hammer,
chill. I'm trying to make it an
Hammer, don't
umbrella.
hurt him.
Nelly
Don't do it.
wildin'. Nelly be trying.
Don't do it.
Nelly be trying to go viral so
My bad, my
quick.
bad, my
It's
bad.
Gemini season 2. Don't
That's
do
what
it.
I'm saying. Relax,
Don't do it, Hammer.
relax,
You got
Nelly.
birthday
No.
gifts you need to get. Don't do it.
Oh shoot.
I was just trying to shout out the chat, man. There was some people in the chat saying some awesome things about y'all, and I know y'all don't really, have the opportunity to hear it enough because y'all do a lot. And that's on behalf of all the DJs.
But we got to bring in my man, my mellow. The first dude I've ever heard put an echo on the mic without a mixer.
That's right.
DJ,
Who's
ever
live
done
is
that
that
before.
going right now, yo?
I'd like to give a special shout out to DJ
Oh,
Mark J. When they when we had, this will be real quick. We had we went through the what they call it, the like what 2019, the COVID.
Hold on one second.
And
Hold on one second. Somebody's phone is echoing. So if you have your phone in front
on
of
the
you,
live. Yeah, watching the live. Turn it down some.
I'm gonna try to figure. Go ahead, keep going. I'm gonna try to
Yeah,
figure
keep
out what
rolling.
it is. Go ahead.
can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, like I said, I'd like to give a special shout out to DJ Mark J. And I call you MC Hammer, but DJ Hammer, he handle all the kids. I mean, man, rock
We
as
just
well as
rocking.
DJ Mark J. But I remember, you know, Mark, he called me, DJ Mark called me, said, Bub, come on over, let's do something for the people. And man, I had so many response, people called and said they enjoyed themselves and everything.
That's how.
So I just want to keep it quick because I can talk.
Hey, look.
But like you said, from the satellite being an MC, like all the ladies was saying, you have to feel, the crowd, feel the crowd out. And like you said, that same energy, because if you come with one energy one week and come with another energy the next week, they'll call you out. "Oh, he ain't real."
Mm-hmm.
And I remember being in the satellite. I was, been in there for what 20 some years. And Mr. Lee, he was the owner. He said, "Bub," he said, "Big Bub," he said, he said, "Name alcohol, just name them." And I was just naming. I was just coming out my head out the humpback, this, the one leg, the parrot toe, the black this, the
Just
black,
going.
just name it.
Yeah.
And he said, "Big Bug, no more, no more." I said, "You told me to keep saying it, saying names." He said, "No, come with me." We went to the back. He showed me the green trash can. He said, "Oh, fill up. Don't say no more about
Ain't got
don't
nothing.
say
Ain't
no
got
no
nothing
more
else.
alcohol." I said, "Okay, no problem." But like you said, you have to that energy, and like you said, I walk up the crowd and dance and with the people and everything. And I said, man, I give thanks to my wife 'cause I came home plenty of time with the shirt ripped up and
Oh my
everything,
gosh.
being in the middle
Oh yeah.
being in the middle of the satellite where the
The
disco
disco
ball,
ball at
and man, we got that
grabbing on
trap
you.
music going, man. They ripping my shirt
Oh my
off.
gosh. That what happened
I
when
said, I
trap music
can't go in
played?
the house like this.
Sound
I
like
said, this gonna be my
you a
last
stripper on
time,
hose, like a stripper,
Look, they
man.
said the pole,
I
man.
go to
K Monte
Walmart.
said you need a
Walmart was
pole.
open 24 hours. And that's right. She said something about the strip. I
That's
would
it.
go to Walmart and change. I said, if I come home like this, my wife ain't gonna let me go.
I'm trying
So
to
I give a
figure
Right.
out.
special shout out to my wife, Hope.
Shout
Love
out
her.
the wives
Oh Lord.
Shout out the whole. But
and the
look,
husbands.
hey, look. While we got you, we're gonna let you go to the next question. Now, we always talk about as far as DJing and host
Shout out
live.
to Info.
We always talk about the good stuff, the fun stuff, the stuff that makes us happy, and how we like to, keep everybody on a high. Give me the low points of being a host, whether
There
it
it
be
is.
club, wedding, corporate event. Talk about something that you don't like, you dislike,
Keep it
as
100.
and keep it 100, keep it a
Yeah.
buck.
That's what I like.
I'm first.
You
Yeah,
on the
you
Oh,
on the
screen?
screen, big bub.
well, again, like you said, that DJ, I'm MCing, I know that DJ, and he's not feeling it. I guess he's not feeling it.
Hmm.
Uh, and you know, you saying to yourself, I know he know
Say it.
what to play, but he don't do it.
Mm-hmm.
Now I remember being in the satellite. I ain't gonna call the DJ name, but I said one time myself, I said, "Man, if you don't put that song on, I'm gonna take over."
Come on.
I got to that point, but I think the lows of it, I can't even say. I never had a low because I stay hype.
Stay high. I hear you.
I just stay
Yeah.
hype when I'm MCing. I just stay hype as well as the DJ. I mean, I'm gonna give it to you. I may give you what I feel that
Hmm.
I was set to do later on with my set, but I may give it to you from the beginning just to throw some stuff out there. Just like DJ Hammer. I love that remix he made.
Come
I'm a
on.
mutt, I'm a dog,
Yeah.
the freaky
Mud
little
remix, the
thing.
go-go joint.
I love it,
Yeah.
bro.
My dog.
I
Yeah.
and boots on the ground.
I ain't
Well,
make that.
whatever we going. But like I said, I'm gonna let the ladies speak on that
No,
because
that's a
I
good
stay
point.
so hype and wanted to be hype that
You ready to MC right now, bro? You
You
just
made a good point though, Bub. Like it is, like you said, it's an energy thing. Like
Mhm.
it's very fair not to appreciate when somebody's off their game and then unwilling to allow you to help them out. You know what I
exactly,
mean? And that's I know DJs to do that.
exactly,
I'm not gonna say I've always been in a great mood, but again, that's when I lean on my MCs, right? Like
exactly,
anybody that got that mic, they have it for a reason. And so I know that they'll do their job even to
yes,
elevate me past whatever I'm dealing with.
exactly,
Like that's the benefit of having another person to bounce it off of, and vice versa.
exactly. Yep,
Plenty of times where it's just been upfront, like, oh, I'm tired. I had a weekend. Like I
yeah,
had 2 gigs before this. All right, hold on. Do your thing, get comfortable, get a drink, relax, breathe, come back, we'll host. Like, it's just what you got to do sometimes. It's a
yep,
team sport.
refresh. Yep,
It's a team sport if you're talking MC DJ for me.
yep.
who you want next, Chris? Mr. Hammer. Excuse me, sir.
Born Fresh, what's up? Yeah, yeah, hop up on here. What don't you like, man? Because there's a lot. Fuck, y'all. That's that I don't like. Talk to him, man.
I mean, the thing that I don't like is when the how to put it, I want to say it in a professional manner. I don't like for my microphone to be snatched out my hand. I think honestly that's the only thing that has drove me crazy in the last couple of weeks. Somebody would be like, can you play a song, and then you bend over and they snatch the mic.
Mm-hmm.
It just do something to me. I don't know if it's just me.
No, it's not.
But
It's
I don't
not.
like when the mic is snatched out my hand. It's just like, cause that's my little boo for the night. Like,
Yeah.
what you doing?
How dare
So
you?
I
Mm,
mean that part, and then usually we have an extra mic for the audience and for people like with karaoke or whatever. But
Right.
I can say that, and then the miscommunication with the host and the DJ, it happens. But
Hmm.
I want us to get past it.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like that's the only thing. Like it happens sometimes because we supposed to go here, but you here, and then it happens. And sometimes I can say for me, I appreciate you again because I worked with you probably more the majority of the
Yeah.
DJs, you and JG, but I appreciate the
Right.
fact that when you want to transition, I've learned that you want me to be quiet. You didn't even have to tell me. You just looked at me and you shook your head, and I'm like, be quiet. Hammer want them to hear that. So
That's
everything
the
that
thing.
everything is a learning curve. You know
That's
what I
great.
mean? It's not personal. It's like, thank you, I appreciate it. So when the next DJ come up, and I know y'all want the crowd to hear how y'all mixing that
That's
song,
really good, Nelly.
let's just be quiet. It's not personal, you know what I mean? Because the DJ, that's your art. You know what I mean? That's your art. So let them be the artist.
That's
Sometimes we
fire.
have to be quiet. So that's it though. I just don't like my mic to be snatched. Other than that, I have a
That's
good
so
time.
fire.
If we got 5 people, if we got 5,500, I always just make my own energy up there. So I can't really say much is wrong. It's just the mic snatching. I hate
Yeah. Disrespect
Hey,
in general.
it.
It's
That's
like,
it.
hey, DJ
That's it.
Mark.
Yes, sir.
DJ, I just want and Ham. I just want to say
go.
one thing.
Absolutely.
I hate a wet mic. Like you hand it to somebody and they spit all in it. You and it
He's
don't
right.
smell like a mint.
Shout out to the wet mics.
No,
Yeah,
don't shout out to wet.
that's
Shout
I
out.
meant
Music
to say
points
that too.
displayed by DJ Big Bubba are not necessarily.
The wet mic.
Shay, what you think about a wet mic? No, not a wet mic.
Yo.
What are the lows in your experiences as
Shout
a
out to chat, man. That's
Now,
all.
first, first I want to say that my energy is so strong.
Mm.
It is, and it's not about ego. It's about identity, and I know who I am. And knowing now that I am a God, that I am God, that I am literally created in his image and likeness, I
That's
learned
right.
that I am the creator of my own reality.
That's
So
Hmm.
that
right.
means I know how to set my world wherever I am, no matter what's outside of it. So I've learned how to do that. and it takes me to do the work, of course, but that's why you have to build yourself before you step out the house to interact with a whole bunch of other people, because just like what we did Sunday, working with almost 2,000 people.
Yeah.
Same thing at the holiday party when we were doing Main Street Station.
Yep.
You have to set yourself and prepare yourself to step out to deal, because you're going to deal with a bunch of personalities.
That's real.
The only thing that I say that would bother me, and we work through it, is when the sound isn't right. Oh
That's a
my
good one.
goodness.
That's a great
Now
one.
the sound makes everything better.
That's a
And when
great
the
one.
sound isn't right, I mean, shout out to DJ E1, who is with the Love Movement, who does
Hmm.
not only he DJs, but he also does the sound. Of course, DJ Marc from Super Friends Mark, he
Yeah, he's the
also
guy.
is an amazing producer who worked with us on Sunday. He does the sound as well. But when somebody who says they know how to do sound and they don't have stuff set up right, but you have some great DJs who know sound and they know production, and they're
Hmm.
able to get in there and say, well, wait a minute, this is missing, that's missing. We need to add a little bit of this, because it just makes it all the more better. The DJs will ask you a lot, that a lot of DJs that I've worked with, especially when you work close with them, they'll say, where do you want to go?
Yep.
Where do you want to go now? So when they ask me that, that's my opportunity to say, okay, well, I think they're feeling this. Let's go here. Then sometimes during the sound, we have had many DJs whose equipment may fail and they got to reboot their laptop.
Hmm.
You got to be able to talk through all that.
That's
And
it. That's it
you got
right
to be
there.
able to hold the crowd no matter what's going on. I mean, and that thing flawlessly. I mean, you
Come
have
on.
become
Yeah.
the best host, and you can call yourself the best.
Yeah.
Listen, that's why when I walk around and I say I'm the best, I'm the best. It's not negating the fact that anybody else thinks that they're the best, because you should believe that you're the best. Because if you don't believe it, nobody else is going to believe
They
it.
shouldn't.
I walk in that identity, and me walking in that power really allows me to control the energetic field of what's going on around me at whatever
If I want to.
event that I'm in.
Exactly.
Fire.
Okay. And look, last up, any lows that you can throw out to the people, keep it 100. Let us know what's going on with the lows, K Monte.
Well, I mean, everybody has pretty much kind of said what most of us as hosts think would be a low. Of course, definitely if you don't have the audience as far as the number that you would like to see at your event. But again, whether I'm hosting for, like Nelly said, 5 people or 500, I'm going to show out and show up. I'm
Right.
already there.
Hmm.
That's right.
I mean,
Yep.
I'm already, and it's not about the money, but I'm already getting paid
We
for what I'm going to do. I
Yeah.
already done put on my good clothes and my
come
tennis
on.
shoes.
Smelling
I
good.
already
Yeah.
didn't, got my little juice in me. So
Come
I'm
on,
ready
little
to
juice.
Awesome.
percolate and do what I do, because that's what I came to do. That's what I do. So I might be discouraged, but I'm not going to let you down. My next low is I need my DJs to know that when we in that moment, when we in that moment, it might be a little frustration. Just remember, it's hard on me too. It's hard out here for a pimp too. I'm out here.
That's good. That's
It's
good.
hard out here for a
That's
pimp. So,
good.
it's not what you say, it's how you
How you
say
say
it.
it.
How you
Come
So
say
on.
it.
remember that, we a team. Talk to me. Talk to me the way you want me to talk to you back. So, just have that understanding that we both in this together.
Yeah.
You know, this mask right here, this is a low right here for me. But I will have to say, the other week I did a party with DJ Chef Kev,
Hmm.
and he looked at me and he said, Kay, he said, don't nobody know your story. And you
Mm,
out here with this mic,
mm.
he said, and you doing something that I don't think many people got the strength to do. And that's to still come out here and fight.
Mm.
And that's what I'm doing. You see, I'm fighting the damn
Come
mask right
on.
now.
You
But at
here?
the end of the day, I'm a fighter. So my low is I hate for people to think that just because I'm going through something, don't mean I can't show up and show out.
Come
Cause
on.
That's
I
right.
still got it, and
That's
I'm
right.
Amen.
still doing it.
Say
That's
And
right.
you
less.
are the best, Shay.
And
And
you are
Nelly,
the
you
best,
are
sis.
the best.
Listen.
But I'm gonna tell y'all,
Come
I
on.
am the hostess with the
With
mostest.
the
That's right.
M.
Yes.
All
Yeah.
righty.
Yeah.
I am
That's
the
right.
hostess with the
Fresh from the
mostest,
Still
and I
got
press.
it,
would love
baby.
for
Come
Listen.
on.
all of us. I would love for us to have a party where it's all female hosts
Host.
right here. We got one, two,
Oh,
three right here.
Let's
I know
do
we
it.
can get
Wait a
three
minute,
female
Bub.
Whoa,
You
whoa,
can't
DJs,
whoa,
start
and we
whoa.
can
Let's
just
do
shake
it.
shit.
that
you
mother
see how
load.
quick
Whoa.
we
No,
got X'd out of the whole
Ain't that
party? I
right?
just
Yeah.
wanna I just wanna
Kay do
that's
A
right.
chauvinistic
Kay pulls
statement
for the
you just
ladies though.
made.
That's
she
what
What?
she
do.
does.
You
And
know
she
what?
should.
She pulls for the ladies. That's what
That's
she
right.
does.
We
She
pull for the
really has
ladies
the
too, and
party
then we
on.
can't be at the party. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
You can
Y'all
come to the
DJing.
party.
You
You
That's
All
can
right, I
come
can
to the
DJing,
come. We
party.
can
Jay.
come.
Y'all can come to the party.
All
We go
right.
yeah.
we gonna orchestrate the
Y'all
party.
can
How about
MC.
that?
Yeah, come on. There it is.
I'm
Y'all in
gonna put the
charge. Look.
DJs on the
Listen.
outskirts of the
She
party. How
said,
the
yeah. Y'all
hell?
all come together and we gonna meet and we gonna throw a party without them.
Oh, and shout out
Who
to
show is
DJ Flavor
this?
too.
Oh
Just
yeah, shout out Flavor.
DJ
100%.
Flavor is another one. Production.
Yes.
He DJs, and then on top of that, he can hit that mic if need be. He gonna come
Mhm.
out on the dance floor and dance. Listen, we
Come
gonna do
on.
all things. So
He
shout
was
out
out
to
there.
DJ Flavor too.
and y'all keeping.
I think a great
Uh
quality
oh.
for a host is being able to work with any DJ.
Yes.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Being able to work with any DJ, and for most of my career, I haven't had one set DJ, but when I get with a DJ, for the most part, I've done my homework to a
Mm-hmm.
degree. But if I don't know you, I can feel you out within the first 5 or 10 minutes that you play. So I kind of know how I have to come in, what I have to do to support you with what you're doing. So I think the versatility has to be a open arena for the
Yep.
DJ and the host. Just because you don't know the host and just because you don't know the DJ doesn't mean that you automatically go into a zone where you shut yourself down mentally and you can't perform. No, that means that you just open yourself up and you say, okay, that's when your ears. That's
Yeah.
when your ears.
Yeah.
That's when you listen with your ears and your beat, your energy. You go, okay. Cause see what you do
Fill the
might
gaps.
inspire that DJ to do what he has to
There
do.
you
Because
go.
Mm-hmm.
there are some DJs who are not as experienced, who get that opportunity, but they might freeze. And they're working with an MC that has that experience. That's when you pull your experience and you pull them right on in. And that's
Mm-hmm.
what you call teamwork.
Well, as a professional,
Hmm.
do you? And I'm rolling into the next question. Do you ever rehearse any of the lines that you may say? Out there in the streets.
Definitely not. I do
Okay.
not rehearse.
Okay.
I don't have to rehearse. You know why? Because as long as
Mm,
you know the words to the song,
Mhm.
you know what I'm saying? As long as you know the words to the song, this is a creative position. Okay.
agreed.
This position, when you have the mic, as long as you know the words to the song, your creativity is what pulls you through. So yeah, of course you have heard things that other MCs have
It's
said,
phrases. Yeah.
phrases,
Yeah.
either you're gonna use it or you might abuse it or you gonna reinvent the wheel.
Doing something different.
So
Yeah.
it's all up to you, but at the end of the day, always make it your own.
That's the key.
Always make it your own. How many times have they redone certain songs?
Yep.
When you hear
Sampling.
it again, you
Yeah.
sampling. That's right. You just make it your own, and that's what I do. I make it my own. I make it my own,
That's
and
good.
that's what I think all of these ladies up here that we do. We make it our own. We have our own touch. We have our own personality, our own feel. When you see Shay, you're gonna see her in them damn stilettos. When you see Nelly, you're gonna see her in them sunshades. And
Yep.
when you see me, you're gonna see me
BF
dropping it
on them.
like it's hot. There you
Come on.
go. Perfect
You know
combination
what
right
it
there.
is.
Boom.
Well, look, I
Perfect
know the answer is
combination.
going to be all. And look to all the MCs. I know it's going to be, but I have to ask it. So, do you rehearse anything that you do?
Oh no. I mean, it's the
Mm-mm.
whole name of being a personality. You a personality. Your
Mhm.
personality should be real. And
Mm.
really, when I
Mhm.
came in my 20s, I learned that from Dee Dee Renee. Shout out to Dee Dee Renee.
Mhm.
She's like, Butter, don't be yourself. And it didn't matter if Dee Dee was on the air or if she was in the Walmart, you was gonna get the same Dee Dee. And
Mhm.
so I wanted to make sure that I came through authentically, because for me, that's where your power is at, and you being authentic. When I meet a lot of young girls who, I shockingly had people come and say, "Oh, you my idol." So when I
Yeah.
started getting that, I was like, "Oh wow!" Like and it was different for me because I came in so early, and so I was watching the greats. Miss Clovia Lawrence. Shout out to Clovia. Clovia's like, "Listen, Shay, it's not going to just be about the music. It's going to be about the people, the community,
Hmm.
getting to learn them and know them, and all of those little things that I got and became a part of me and who I am right at this moment. And it made me be authentic. So never rehearsing, because I find out once you start rehearsing, that's when you start messing up. That's when it's not really real. It becomes, yes, mechanical. And it's just not something I do. Even when I speak, I do if I do inspirational speaking or motivational speaking, I never have a paper, because when you start doing it from the paper, trying to, read certain things, it just doesn't come out authentically. We all have an inner guidance system that we're created with, and that guidance system is going to lead and guide you into all truth, exactly where you need to be. And I hear what Kay's saying about the music, but listen, some of these young songs I don't be knowing.
There you go.
And I don't mind to say that I don't know it.
Oh, I
But
don't know
you're
it
not
either,
gonna
baby.
know that
I
I
don't
don't
know it
know it.
either.
See, y'all don't be
Listen,
rehearsing.
you're not gonna know that I don't know it, because
Yeah.
I'm gonna be dancing, and,
She's
and
gonna
like
throw
she
it.
said about the ear, having that ear to
Mhm.
hear it, and then once you hearing it, being able to speak on it, it's just a part of being a
Ad
personality.
libs. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Mhm.
can kick it wherever
Hmm.
I'm at,
Mhm.
no matter where I am. Now I have been in some spaces where I was saying, "Oh yeah, I'm not coming back here."
That's it right there. You won't know
There
until
it
the
is.
end of it, but
Listen, yeah, not coming back here, but you don't know. You
yeah,
just got to go with the flow of it. So,
of course.
Hey,
And
Nelly, what's your
yeah, go
thoughts,
ahead,
Nelly?
Deli.
Um, yeah, I'm tripping off that part.
That's
No,
hilarious.
rehearsing, no. I
What?
feel like in college, my favorite course was public speaking. So that's something that comes
Got it.
natural for me. I'm gonna
Mhm.
speak, I'm gonna talk, I'm gonna say how I feel. Um, yeah, no, but I must admit, I entertain myself a lot. I'm a Cancer, so I have a lot of conversations with me. I do love to like translate my regular voice and then hear my mic voice.
Come on.
So a lot of a lot of times I get the why you talking to me like that? It's entertaining for me because I know I switch from this voice to like a mic voice. It go up a little bit, or it depends on the
Where I'm at.
the mood I'm in. So I do that sometimes, but rehearsing never. When I get the microphone, it's like it's on. I make sure the battery's in, sound check. I like how you said that, Shay. Like if the sound ain't right, if my microphone ain't right, I can't
Mhm.
do it.
Out of it.
Like
Mhm.
help me out because when
yeah.
it sound crazy, we the ones that are talking. The people looking at us like, ugh.
Mhm.
So
Mhm.
the sound gotta be right, but no, never rehearsing. You just get up there and be yourself. And when you start doing that, you gonna mess up. You know what I mean? That was perfectly said. I just feel like if I'm saying, well, I'm gonna say this next, or I'm gonna do this. Nah, you just go with the angles. You know that the DJ about to play a birthday song. You gotta have an ear for what's going on. You just tell the birthday people, come
Hmm.
on. It's all in connecting with the
The
crowd.
people. Yeah.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
people. The people are so important. And when you
Yes,
say the
they
love movement, I really appreciate y'all doing that. I remember when y'all first started, it was reaching out to me like to be vendors, and then how to see how like it's grown over the years. And even with me, I got a love thing going on. Love heals. I'm
Hmm.
one of them
are.
people.
Yeah.
I gotta go. My goal is a heart, so I'm big on that. I'm like the people's person. Like I love people so bad, but I also know that my energy like that too. You can't control my energy. Like you can tell when people mad. They come up there, the DJ ain't play my song. You be like, hold on.
You
You know
gotta
what
give
I
it
mean?
to them.
Like we got you. So you gotta learn how to balance everything. And one last thing I must say to Shaja, well, I'm sorry, Shay, when you said like you had to tell them, hold on, I feel like we play y'all security guards too. I
Yeah.
hope that DJs
Yeah.
see that. I be like, hold up, hold up, hold up. He busy. Because at the
Mhm.
end of the day, it's like we want to make sure y'all okay.
Amen.
You know what I mean? I don't like people talking to my DJs. I
Mhm.
Mhm.
feel some type of way. Like, come
Mhm.
to me.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I feel it.
Okay.
Yeah.
We
True.
got your back. It's a two-way street. Trust me.
Great.
I
They're
don't know.
in a
I don't know
zone.
more
They're in a
squabble from my
zone.
They
MCs
in the
before. Don't
zone.
worry.
Like
Mhm.
they doing their thing and you want to go up there and they be like, huh? And then when you knock that laptop over or when you do
Listen.
something right there, you have ruined the night.
It's over.
So
Yes.
100. We
Y'all call
appreciate the
speakers
protection.
and everything else. So
Big
listen.
body security guards we got. That's what I'm talking about.
Boost slash bodyguards.
Yeah. They do it all. Multifaceted.
The-
yeah.
Yeah, listen, I'm getting water. I'm asking you, do you need something to drink? I'm asking
These
my
are
DJs,
facts.
do you want to play? I really do.
These are
We
factual statements.
everything, like we
Yeah,
everything. So I mean, and then I
I
like
told y'all.
it's a you gotta have a love for it. You can't really just
Mm-hmm.
be like, oh, I want to be a MC or a DJ. It don't work like
That's
that.
it
If the
right there.
passion don't show, the people don't flow in with you. They
Yeah.
know when it's real and when it's fake, because a lot of people are doing it just to say, oh yeah, I'm gonna get paid for this, or they want it because they want people to see them on the stage. When them lights hit you, it's a whole different thing. You got to be able to feed them lights. You know what I mean? You can shut
Come
down, you
on,
could be
Nelly.
nervous, but when it's in you, you don't got to worry about that.
You
It's
don't
it's
feed
for the
the
people.
lights. Ha!
Yep.
Say that.
This is crazy, right?
This is
This is
nuts.
crazy. I'm gonna tell you why. Because the next, I'm looking at the screen. My next question is: if you were to give anybody an advice who wants to be an MC, what would it be?
That's a good rap.
Does anybody else need to say anything past what she just said?
They said that thing.
Nah.
I would like
One
to
more,
say one thing.
one more time.
Well,
Hold on.
Hit the bomb again.
What you got to say for him, Bub?
Yeah, Nelly.
well, no,
Come
I don't
on,
believe in no rehearsing or nothing like that myself. I know,
man.
but I one thing I know he probably give me MC Chaco.
Hmm?
My
It
dog.
was me and my wife. We did, I think we did a show for, I think it was Carlene's show, either Carlene or Jose Production.
Okay.
And my wife was beside me, and I think I was MCing and DJing that night. And MC Chaco, he won't on the, well, he wasn't going through the mic, through the speakers.
Mm,
He had the mic at his mouth, but he was talking.
mm,
My wife looked up and said, "What is he okay?" I said, "No." I said, I guess he's getting ready to get ready for what he,
mm.
his set.
Right.
But you know, I don't know if that's rehearsing or what it was,
Who
but
knows?
he he's a hell of a MC. I got to give it
Hands
to him,
down.
MC Chaco, and all the ladies here. I give y'all special shout out. You know,
Thank you,
for
Bub.
what y'all do. And
I'ma
like I
do it.
said, y'all the mother of civilization and our teacher. So
Bub, you are an OG. You are definitely an OG. So, Bub, you get your flowers just as well, baby.
100.
thank you,
Yes.
Right.
thank y'all so much.
That's
Thank you.
right. And shout out to Chaco. Wish he was here.
Y'all, Chaco,
Shout out,
yeah, that's
Mr.
my
Get Your
Love me
brother.
some
Energy
Chaco.
Up. Yeah,
Yeah, I love
Thursdays.
working with Chaco. Chaco is, when people hire us together and we MC, man, that's what I'm talking about, that masculine, feminine
That
energy.
is.
Yeah,
Me and Chaco are able to really give it to the people because he loves people too. His
yeah,
energy is up there. I mean, he
always.
dance all day, all night long too. And shout out to Chaco. Chaco, get healed quickly, and we'll see you soon, I'm sure.
Yep.
We should have a Choco Shea Butter dance off.
Listen, oh no, he ain't gonna win that baby. Listen, he
Listen
already
at
know.
y'all. Here it go.
These
Oh
good
no.
knees right here.
Look.
Listen, Chaco will tell you he can't go down there for long, long, long,
Oh
long time.
my.
It's good knees. See, I was good
Look.
knees
Good
before
knees,
they.
good
Must be
knees.
This is
See,
all I'm
look,
you
saying.
Mark
must be
whole
talking about
phone
dancing
died.
with
Where
it.
Mark go? That's right, right. Y'all gonna have to have
So
Dancing
a
with,
with it.
dance.
oh, what
See?
happened with Mark?
Who knows? But anyway, look, I'm gonna do it since he's not here. Look, anybody that's watching this right now live or the rebroadcast, practice, rehearse. These veterans have been doing it long enough to not need to do that. They know themselves, they know what they do, they know what they possess. Anybody that's just getting into this or hasn't really found their footing out in public or private gigs, rehearse. You get a list of names that you don't know how to pronounce, rehearse that list. Like if you're doing weddings, know what to say when there's dinner and stuff. Like they've done enough gigs to where it comes natural, to where they understand what they possess, how to speak to people, how to connect where they want to connect. Make sure that you're not just going through the motions. Like make sure that you know what you're comfortable with is what I'll say.
Yeah.
Because it can come across like we've been sitting here for the last 30, like, yo, nah, don't practice. I don't need to. I don't need to rehearse. I don't need to see myself kind of do what I do and hear myself in the mirror and build that charisma. But I think that that's a big part of like getting started and being comfortable with what you got to do. Not again, y'all are at a different level with this, but like there's so many different range of people from beginners to, like we said, veterans and OGs that are getting their flowers now, to the point where we got to state that, like, don't just come out here and don't know what you're doing, but be like, well, they told Shea Butter and Nelly told me that I could just come out here and be myself. Fuck them other, it's like, nah, like it don't work like that. You will be banned and you will never work nowhere again.
Man.
Man,
I
is crazy.
also think,
Hey,
Hammer, though, it goes with knowing where your lane is and where
Agreed.
space is. You know, one of the things as I started getting older, and I mean finer but older, you know, in
Come on.
age, and so as my age went up, I started not wanting to really be down Shaco Bottom areas
You're
and
not
in
wrong.
those spaces in those clubs. Started telling those promoters no thank you. You know, started knowing where I was going to be and what spaces and what clubs, you know, that I was going to be in,
Yeah,
you know, and just where my energy aligned.
that's it.
And so when you know, see, this is a year of alignment.
We talked about it.
So I'm not saying yes to everybody that asks. And you know, I've done the red carpets, the BETs, even the Grammys, waiting to do the Oscars, and
Come on,
you know, waiting to
hit
do
her
the
up.
Met Galas, but it's coming, the weddings, and you know, places in Vegas. I you know, it,
Mm-hmm.
listen, have
Speak
done
it.
it, and you know where you are in alignment and where you're not, and that's where you thrive the best when you are aligned.
Absolutely. Yeah. You can say no to you can say no. You can say no. It's all about comfortability. A lot of people like, you always at 63. Why you don't be? And I'm saying that's where I'm at weekly, but I pick and choose when I'm a host because I gotta be comfortable in that
That's right.
In
setting.
that setting.
That's
Come
You
on.
know
right.
what I mean? And a lot of people, although we say protect your energy and peace, that crowd of people can really disturb you. And you have to be
Come
comfortable
on.
where you at. I don't want to be hosting and be like, you know what I mean?
Who behind
So
me? Yeah.
when I say no to certain things and I look at maps and I see locations, it's for me, not personal. My bad. Y'all heard that?
That was
Yeah.
yeah.
It's not personal, but I just want to shout out all y'all on this live,
Come on,
every
man.
single
This been
person.
great.
DJ Hammer, DJ Mark J, DJ what you go back, Bubble? What is
Big
it?
DJ Big
Bub.
Bub.
Big Bub,
Bub.
Big Bub,
Big
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 Bub.
Bub.
Okay, Big Bub. I haven't heard you, but I definitely want to come and check you out.
Yes, man.
No, I just want to
I'm at
come on and
Jackie's
show
on
y'all
Friday.
love. I gotta give Shea Butter her flowers. Like, let me tell you something. Like,
Come on.
the energy is unmatched. Like, if you have not seen her, you have to see her. Like, you know what I mean? It's inspirational for real, for real. I don't have on stilettos, but let me tell you something. My Timbs and my sneakers, I'm gonna drop it low
That's
too.
right,
I'm
baby.
gonna do my
Yes, you
Megan
do.
knees. I'm gonna have all the
Way.
fun because
Way.
when you see people actually enjoying that and talking about a host, it's motivational. I done been around and seen you plenty of times. They be like, Shay, and then you
Absolute.
my bad.
You
I
good.
was hearing the echo.
It
And
was.
then Mr. One of my best friends that I lost, his mother met you on Mother's Day. And I just want to say thank you. I could have
Oh,
inboxed you, but I wanted to tell you when I knew we was gonna be on live together. Thank you. You made
oh,
her Mother's Day. And people don't know how important it is for people to embrace them during their hardships, man. And you really
yeah.
made her day. It made me emotional. You know what I mean? She
Oh,
lost her only son. And that was one of my close friends.
oh,
So
wow. Didn't know
thank
that.
you.
Oh, oh,
Yep.
yes, definitely,
Thank you so
definitely.
much.
You're
Mm.
welcome. Definitely.
Hey
Nothing
Hammer.
but
Hey
love.
Hammer. You
Yeah.
right.
Right,
You
Jay.
right. Just if you want to be an MC, just don't come out there rehearse. Do your thing first
I
before.
done seen both
I was
sides.
at the Regulars Club.
One
That was
take.
the first club I started, Regulars Club on Chamberlain, and a guy came out of nowhere. I'm an MC, so he heard me. I guess he heard me at the satellite or whatever.
Hmm.
I changed my voice. You know, I changed my voice and all that stuff. So he tried to do,
What you was doing.
like I do it. And the guy, one of the members, walked up and said, "I'm gonna tell you something, DJ Big Bub. If he said Big Bub, 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 Bub one more
Trying to
time,
echo out.
I'm gonna throw both of y'all here." I said, "Lord, don't say nothing. I cut them all."
Yeah.
So
Hey,
you got to, like you say,
You
you
don't
have to
know.
practice. If
that's
you
the
don't
joint
know.
right there, bro. That's the joint. When you echo, I'm like, this man echoing without the echo and
Without
shit.
the echo.
He
Again.
said, Norman. And I might have been that a couple of times. I don't know.
See?
I don't
I
know.
was the one that brought Sam the Beast back.
Come
I
on.
I did
Shout out Sam the
Sam
Beast.
the Beast
Well,
at the military time. I came out the casket.
but
That's on
yes,
Don't know what that means.
iTunes, huh?
He say he
The
broke
Yeah,
out
song?
the casket.
yeah,
Wow.
I came out the cat.
Oh,
He. Oh,
I'm listening.
Okay.
yeah, that was one of his shows at the Ebony
Oh,
Allen.
okay.
So I.
Okay, I get it now.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm back. I'm
I
back.
get it now. I thought you were saying he was that old that you brought him on the cat. I'm like,
I
wait a
was
minute.
like,
No. That
Big
was one of his shows.
so we
people.
have to bleep this.
I
We can't call
can't.
Sam the Beast no more.
Hey, Sam the Beast, my
What's
bad.
he?
Shout out
What's
Sam the
that?
Beast.
My bad. Now, if you're watching this live, we appreciate you because we've had a consistent attendance. And so I
Yeah.
thank y'all for that, for sharing the live and so forth. If you're watching the rebroadcast, make sure you check out the comments. I've posted all of the information, the Instagrams, the
What up,
Facebook
Tenfo?
of everyone that we have on here. Big Bub, I'm sure you're gonna post yours, post your information. Um, you're the only one that I don't have, but we'll get that information up. I want to just thank y'all. Well, I appreciate y'all's time from the 8 o'clock slot up until supposed to be 8. We in overtime. I know. Please don't charge me. Please don't send me no invoice. We
North
can't
Carolina in
afford
the
no
building.
invoice here.
Not
So
at all. Not
talk.
from the goats.
Okay, but Shea Butter, Nelly, K Monte, Big Bub, y'all know how I feel about
Yeah.
y'all personally, but professionally, y'all are the most versatile. And I'm gonna say, well-spoken individuals. Keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. Well-spoken individuals, educated individuals, articulate individuals.
It's love
Internally,
over
that
here.
makes a hell of a difference. So all the MCs, if you just on one accord and all you got is slang, tweak it because y'all can
Again.
see this live and see just through the conversation itself. It's way more than just MCing. It's education. It's black excellence up here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's
Thank you,
I
sir.
had to say that. I had to say
100.
I
This
think
is
Amen.
I'm a little bit well spoken
Amen.
too.
you
Thank
do your
you.
thing, man. Like
Simple.
this is the platform, man. This is where we do that. This is where we have the opportunity. Like I said, this is what DJs talk is. You know what I'm saying? It's the opportunity not only for DJs but promoters and MCs to come together on a platform and let their community know that it's love over here. It's we out here working, we love and support each other, we give flowers. It's not all the other stuff that we hear this entertainment industry in our area is about. And I'm certain that people that are tuning in from other places in the US and beyond have the same feelings about their surroundings. Like we love each other, we love Richmond, we build together inside and outside our state. We
That's
take
right.
that on the road with us. It's an energy, it's who we are.
Yes, sir.
And I appreciate y'all coming up here and sharing that to reinforce that because that's what we on. It's alignment, Shay.
That's it.
It's been that. Nelly, we been on that.
In that.
That's it.
K, you know what we on. You
That's
keep
it.
fighting
We
because
went
we
to
fighting
yes,
with
keep
you. Because
fighting.
we
That's right.
fighting with you every day.
Y'all throw some hearts up for K Monte.
That's what
Throw
we
some
do.
hearts up.
Yeah. Oh,
If
we
you
love you,
didn't
bro.
know, this is DJ's talk. This is what we do. Ain't that right, Mark?
That is 1000% correct. As we close this thing out, look, shout out to each and every one of y'all. Shout out to everyone that watched the live. Please continue to support DJ's Talk. We do it every Tuesday, 8 p.m.
Yes,
DJ
sir.
Mark J, DJ Hammer. And right now, we got to get up out this pill. It's DJ's Talk. Thank you for tuning in. Don't forget to subscribe to the DJ's Talk YouTube channel and also click the notifications button. It'll definitely help us out. Want to be a guest? You have a question? You want something addressed? Great. Hit us up on social media platforms. You can hit up DJ Mark J or the DJ Hammer. It's the DJ's Talk Live podcast every Tuesday, 8 p.m. with DJ Mark J and DJ Hammer. Tap in. It's DJ's Talk.
I was about to say that same thing. I was like,
Oh,
what?
yeah, what was just about to say?